What's going on, guys? I'm Myke Echoes, and welcome back to Olympus. So we're going to pick up on this episode exactly where we left off last time. It is currently the evening of day 25. I believe it was around noon on day 25 when we left off last episode. This episode, I believe we're going to get our deep war scanner, do some scans around base, grab us another level, because I need a level to unlock the tech point for our taxidermy knife. I believe it's going to be right here in tier 2. Let's see, yeah, right here. We definitely need this to make our Arctic armor. And I would like to have, we've got tier 3 armor for forest, we've got tier 3 armor for the desert. I would like to have the tier 3 armor for the Arctic. And the head piece requires a polar bear vestige. So we're going to do some looking around the base, see if we can find any deep ore veins right here near this waterfall. Let's go ahead and put that on slot 1. We've got aluminum right here next to the base. See, got salt right there beside the base. Ooh, platinum and titanium are a no-go. There's sulfur, looks like across the lake. Silica that way. No iron, no gold, no copper. Oh boy. It's not looking good for this spot. Let's go up here by the waterfall and see if we can find anything there. It's getting dark. Let's get our light on. So yeah, guys, if you're enjoying the series so far, drop me a like down below. Leave me a comment on what you would like to see in future episodes, or if there's any other survival games you'd like to see. Helps to have a little bit of idea of what my viewers are wanting. Also, if you're new, welcome. I hope this video earns your subscription, and yeah, go back and watch the rest of the series. It's pretty good so far. Man, there is nothing up here. Silica. That is it. So the waterfall base doesn't look like it's gonna happen. As much as I would like a location here, I don't think it's gonna happen. So I think, just for ambiance, and because I think it'd be cool because we really haven't done it yet, and I like this biofuel lamp, let's go on a little bit of an adventure tonight. Let's actually head up to that northern lake and check up there with the deep scanner and see if we can't find any better luck up there. So let's go ahead and grab nubs. It is currently 1757. Do we want to take nubs or do we want to take the MOA? Do you have any levels? It does not. I would like nubs, I think, because, yeah, he's so slow, though. Got used to that MOA. I think we're also probably going to hit a cave tonight, because we got plenty of iron in that cave run we did at the desert. Oh, by the way, if you guys saw the last video, that clip, I guess I wasn't recording when I did the footage for that cave. So we did go over to that first cave we went to in the desert and mine that out, but the footage was lost somehow. I don't know what happened. I'm going to make sure I double check from now on to make sure my software is recording. But moving on, let's head up to this lake. We will probably actually stop at this lake too to check the deep ore scans. But yeah, really happy about how the channel's doing. We have gained like 35 subscribers in the last week, which is phenomenal. I mean, when I started out with 320 subscribers and we're up to almost 360. So that's great. The channel is booming for a small channel at the moment. Where did we pass it? We did. I completely missed that lake. Let's go ahead and jump off and see if we can We've got oxide, stone, super cooled ice. No, no, no. Salt. No titanium. No platinum. No sulfur. No iron. No gold. No copper. Nothing. That is kind of disappointing. Hopefully we have better luck up here by the northern lake. So I had a viewer comment, and he mentioned wolves and if I'd ever tamed them. He was asking if I'd ever messed with it, and I have not. So once we get our Arctic armor, we may go try to get us a few snow wolves. I've never done it. I think we're going to try to get a level sometime tonight. How close are we? We are not close at all. So we'll probably try to get a level sometime tonight. That way we're starting out with the taxidermy tool. We can get the snare and the wolf bait unlocked. I believe the wolf bait might actually already be unlocked. We'll see. We're probably going to get 3 points from our next level, so we're going to go ahead and buy up a few things that were in the lower tiers to catch us up. Yeah, how close are we? Oh yeah, we're coming right up on it. Yeah, we'll just do a little nighttime run. We haven't done it so far in this series. I know YouTube doesn't like darker video, but I thought it'd be kind of cool to do a night mission. Just with nothing but the flashlight, or the lantern, lamp. Okay, so, we are here. Got titanium. No platinum, though. Got iron. No gold. No copper. So, I mean, there's titanium here. No platinum. Let's get nubs on follow. Let's just maybe run until we get platinum to show up. See how far we might have to travel. I don't like how the bushes knock the light out, though. And I don't think we're going to find platinum. If it's not too far away, honestly, we may have to go check my lake where I built in my first playthrough. There's a lot of nodes over there for the deep ore. I know they're there for a fact because that's, you know, where I built the first time. So we're not finding any platinum here. Let's something to be said about how spooky it feels, just the flashlight lighting up and everything else pitch black. Kind of wish there was more dangerous creatures on Olympus, you know? Like if they put some stalkers in or whatever. Like if they made a forest version of the arid stalker and the Arctic stalker or whatever. I'm not really 100% exactly what they're called. I know one of them's a stalker and one of them's something else. But if they put those in, make them spawn at night on this map, that would be cool as can be. Just a little extra layer of danger, you know? Because Olympus just doesn't feel that threatening. Got some iron. Still no gold and copper. No aluminum. Got titanium right on top of us. It should be like right here. Yeah, literally right here. No platinum still. So let's venture off to the right and see if we can't find Oh, wow. See if we can find a platinum deposit right here close, we can find our gold and our copper elsewhere. Because we've got iron. Ooh, wait, what was that? Titanium back that way. Silica, iron, no gold, no copper. Yeah, okay. Let's head further this way. What do we got up here? There's another lake down here. We might check that spot out. Yeah, it's very creepy. And I'm not sure what spawns down here. This is not an area of the map where I come very often. It's really hard to figure where I'm going to. Maybe this wasn't a great idea. Alright, come on, Nubs. Let's go on foot. We've got oxide. We've got platinum. Alright, so... yeah, right down here by this second lake, which is not that bad of a trek from our permanent lake. Let's check this lake out, actually. Silica, iron, gold, copper, coal, aluminum. And then the platinum's not too far away, or the titanium's not too far away. This... this is going to be our spot, guys, because I know there's oxide up there. We just saw it a minute ago. No sulfur, though. Sulfur is a deal breaker, but we can always make a trek for sulfur. It's not that big of a deal because we won't need it very often. We'll just wait for our drills to completely fill up with it, and we'll just go make runs once every couple days. Excuse me. So, yeah, we found our spot, I believe. As long as it doesn't look like crap, because I can't really tell what it looks like right now. And location-wise, it puts us pretty close to the eastern desert. It puts us pretty close to the southern Arctic. We can make this trek through here to the center Arctic. And honestly, it's not a bad location. It just puts us a little bit of a trek from the sandworms and that western desert, which I really like. That's where I like going when I do my desert runs, but most of our early missions are going to be in the eastern desert anyway, so I do believe we found our spot, because platinum, silica, iron, gold, copper, coal, aluminum, and then the platinum, or the titanium, is over there at that lake. We know for sure there's a spot already ready for us, so we'll just take our electric when we hit the electric age and run it over to that. So, with that, I am probably going to actually do a little bit of hunting tonight. Let's go... yeah, let's go ahead and do a little bit of hunting tonight. I'm probably going to roll it into a little bit of... yeah. See what we can find, because we're... some deer. It's just not going to be enough. And with that, guys, we just weren't going to get enough experience hunting tonight. So I'll see you guys in the morning. We're going to take on a simple mission and get that level. Let's do a simple quest. Crazed creature. Don't mind if I do. Ooh, we've only got 12 shots on the shotgun. And where are we going? Oh, it's gonna be a polar bear. Do we even have enough? You know what? We need to go to the Arctic anyway to grab some epoxy. So let's throw our fur armor on. This might get interesting. Let's throw our fur armor on. Ah. Okay. Oh, we just don't have enough to make any more shotgun shells at the moment either. Let's grab Nubs, because the desert saddle on the Moa is not gonna allow him to go to the Arctic. Got a wolf. It's 9:40 in the morning. Let's kill this wolf. Let's not waste our shotgun shells on it though. Okay. So this could get spicy. It's a hard crazed creature mission too, so we're gonna do everything we can with the little bit of shotgun shells we have, and then we'll probably switch over to the bow and the spear if it gets too interesting. Man, no, we're gonna have to hunt. This could get really interesting. I guess we're gonna hunt a freaking mammoth with a bow as well. How many shots do we have for the bow? We've got 86. That should be enough. This could get interesting. We're about to find out. You know, the stamina regeneration on the Tyrannus is not that great. Oh, freaking wolf. Here. Nubs just kicks him away. That's awesome. Okay, so we're probably... Is that... No, that's oxide. No, is it oxide? I can't tell. Am I colorblind? I think it is oxide. It is oxide. Need to get all the silica we can. Let's swap over to our hot coffee. Let's get rid of the cooling, and we're good to go. I don't see the polar bear. Usually there's a polar bear that spawns right here. Back into the Arctic. So we did a desert episode last time. We're probably gonna do... What is this? Is this sulfur or gold? I think it's sulfur, yeah. Sulfur. Yeah, last episode we did a desert episode. This episode's probably gonna be Arctic. I think we're probably gonna make that Arctic armor as soon as we get our vestige and hunt a polar bear. Get our shotgun shells where they need to be with this epoxy we get from the mammoth we're about to hunt. We'll get our Arctic armor built up, and we'll make a trek into the center Arctic this episode. Yeah, I think it's going to be a polar bear, isn't it? Yeah, let's leave Nubs over here. Is this the... Yeah, roaming beast. We've got a couple wolves too. Quite a few wolves. 4 wolves I'm counting. 5. Let's go ahead. Alright. Yeah. Take the wolves out with the bow. We try to get our arrows back. I think those ones are just gone. Oh! Good God! We cannot take another hit from that. 2 shots left. Or no, we've got 8. No, we're out. Told you guys it was gonna get spicy. It's gotta be getting close. Oh my god. That was close. That actually hurt quite a bit. We almost didn't make that. Go ahead and gather the bones up. What did I say? We needed 71. So let's go ahead and get... I hate to say it, but... the polar bears honestly do more damage to us and pose more of a threat than the sandworms do. Oh. How are... guess it's just user error on my part. Okay. Got that snowstorm blowing in. Oh, Jesus. Where are all these wolves coming from? Nubs is over here about to die. For some reason, they're just ignoring him. That basic wound healed. We've got another freaking polar bear down there. We cannot handle that. I don't think we're going to be able to... oh my god. These wolves just keep spawning. This is going to be a level 4 snowstorm too. We got to get out of here. More basic wounds. I think Nubs can handle that on his own. I really don't want any of this. Let's take the seeds, I guess. Sugar cane. Alright. So, let's actually... can't see. Yeah, we're coming down this way. Let's actually get back to base. Try to survive this snowstorm. Everybody's cold. Nubs and I are both freezing. Let's try to survive this snowstorm. And we'll take these 800 bones, turn them into powder, and then convert that into enough epoxy to get us a few shotgun shells crafted up. We will unlock our taxidermy knife, probably make, oh my god, probably make the remainder except for the helmet of the Arctic armor. We've already got an Arctic chest piece we got a few episodes ago, if I do remember correctly. It's put up somewhere at the base. Let's get out of this snowstorm. Oh, we've got a thunderstorm happening, a tier 5 thunderstorm happening in the forest. So, we are in trouble. Let's get back to base as quickly as possible. Olympus is definitely getting spicy. Storms are getting stronger. I think that must be a balance thing with the game. That must be hard-coded into the balance of the game. The storms must get more frequent and stronger the further you progress. Maybe it's connected to your level or how many hours you've been in the server. Not sure. If anybody could let me know down in the comments, I'd greatly appreciate it. I'm not really sure how all that goes and works. We are taking significant damage from this storm. 13 damage, 12 damage each second. So we're in trouble. This is what I'm saying. The tier 5 and 6 storms are ridiculous. The tier 3 and 4 are, they pose a threat but not severe. And then the tier 2 storms, you can just walk through them basically. Yeah, it's spicy. Let's get on. Oh my god. Get inside, dude. Alright guys, it's well into the night now. Went ahead and took another crazed creature mission just because they're pretty simple. You just kill whatever. And, ooh, we're right on top of it. So we're going to get that out of the way. Ah! Oh, is he still not down? He's got a ton of health. Alright. There we go. Plenty of stringy meat. Oh, I guess when it's in a side mission, it's not going to give you the exotics. That's fine, though. So yeah, I just wanted to bring you guys back for that. Figured, get it out of the way. Oh, what do we got? That's a masonry bench. Rustic wardrobe. We really don't need any of this. Like I'm just going to take the iron throwing knife and the javelin. There's our next level, so level 44. So yeah, figured I'd bring you guys back for that. Just to kind of show it off and, I don't know, kind of wanted to do a little bit more nighttime footage. There you are. So yeah, we've been gathering in the background. I just did a little bit of farming and I got the ammo crafted. We've got 105 shots left after that little fight. We've been gathering silica and, you know, just progressing through. Like I said, this is going to take a really long time to get all of that concrete made, and yeah, so we're going to be headed into the Arctic next. Probably keep that all in one, you know, big little one big clip. That way we can get our full Arctic armor, and then we'll take that trek into, ooh, we got some silica, into the center Arctic, and get the rest of the episode rolling. So I'm gonna continue to get silica through the night, and yeah, we'll take off. I think on day 26. The days are kind of getting mixed up now. Let's get you one follow. So yeah, let's give him a level first. That stam regeneration. I will see you guys here in just a little bit. Alright guys, so we're headed out. It is the morning of day, oh my, I think 26. So yeah, we've already got our, which we really didn't need it just yet, but I went ahead and grabbed it. We've got our biofuel scanner with a full tank of biofuel. We've got plenty of shotgun shells, plenty of arrows. We've got most of our Arctic armor. I went ahead and refilled our biofuel lamp. I crafted a Arctic Explorer saddle for Nubs here, which I thought looked kind of cool. Thought it looked a little bit better than just the regular Arctic saddle. So yeah, Nubs should have a little bit more cold resistance now. I guess we'll find out here in just a second. If that severe wind's blowing over, that's why it's a little later in the morning. I didn't want to record with the wind howling in the background. So, I guess we're coming up in here. like we got a polar bear. It's gonna be our vestige. How did we run? As long as he stays away from the nubs, we should be alright. Well, he's going down quick. Sweet. Alright. That's our Arctic armor solidified. Let's get rid of this cooling and go ahead and grab our taxidermy knife. That is great. There's our vestige. There's a little bit more Arctic pelt. We'll take the bones. We don't need the meat. And then let's go ahead and swap back out for our platinum knife. Gather these bones up. So like I said at the very beginning of the series, guys, always collect your bones. They're one of the fundamental items that you pick up constantly throughout the game. It's always worth tearing down a corpse, even if you just gotta drop the stuff on the ground just to get the bones. It's just something you passively are always getting in the background as you kill, and once you get up to 800, that's 100 more epoxy for you. Alright, so what we're gonna do, let's find us a mammoth real quick. Oh no. We're only gonna be able to pull one tusk right now. Did not think that through when I grabbed this biofuel scanner. I do not see any mammoths, but I do see some silica, which we are 100% still needing. So we'll just farm these few nodes of silica up while we're waiting for a mammoth to spawn. Oh, there's a Arctic scorpion over there. I do believe when we head back to base to drop these mammoth tusks, or the mammoth tusk off, and craft the last piece of our Arctic armor, I will go ahead and grab the flamethrower too, just in case we run into any Arctic scorpions in the Central Arctic. I don't think polar bears and mammoths spawn, there's our mammoth, in the Central Arctic, but I know snow leopards do. I know snow wolves do. Arctic moas spawn in the Central Arctic as well, which, if we're lucky, we may find one of those today, and then we'll have a moa for the desert, a moa for the Arctic. Ooh, that scorpion's coming this way. I don't want Nubs to die either, so let's grab him. Oh, what? I didn't even see that. Yeah, let's go in here. I mean, we might as well, right? I hope that's not a polar bear. Those really do pose the biggest threat to us, the polar bears do. You would think... Yeah, let's get you inside. Oh, yeah, we got it. You would think... the sandworms would be a little more threatening than the polar bears, but polar bears really are. Oh, we need these too. That means we're going to have to make a seed extractor, which it's simple to make a seed extractor as soon as we get back to base. Let's gather as many mushrooms as we possibly can to get as many seeds as we can, because these are going to be fundamental in several recipes. And I think we're going to grab this copper. I don't want to grab any of the iron. I just want the copper because our copper reserves are still a little low. We're about to have to make all those electronics. Luckily, we found pretty much every node that we need for deep drilling at our new base location, which is going to be phenomenal. I haven't got a chance to look at it in the daytime. Hopefully it doesn't look awful. But I mean, it's our best bet as far as resources go. Let's go ahead and build up out of here. Ooh, I hope that's not a polar bear out there. Take you back. Alright, now we're out. Alright, so, got a little bit of copper. Yeah, he's not gonna fit. Awesome. Let's just widen this out a little bit. Alright, where's that scorpion? I don't see him. We should be golden. Alright. Oh, shoot. Hopefully that didn't hit Nubs. Oh, Nubs killed him. Nice. Nice, nice. So I was looking at the Arctic Survival Saddle because it's got two... I can't even... Let's drop that. Yeah, because it's got two heavy cargo slots. He did get a level from that. Awesome. And we are so close to getting him a second cargo or heavy mount cargo slot too. One more level and he'll have it. Let's go ahead and take the bones. I guess we're gonna drop that second one, which sucks because that's 100 epoxy we're just dropping. But we can't leave our biofuel radar behind. And it's still a little bit of a come up on epoxy. So with that, we have everything we need to make our trek into the central Arctic, which is going to be excellent. Now, I've already got everything in our inventory to do the scan. I've got the snare trap and the wolf bait, so we'll try to get us a wolf while we're up here. Let's hit this cave real quick. Ooh, I about jumped into a hole. What's down there? A little bit of silica down there, which would be nice to have. We may grab that. Yeah, let's hit this cave. I don't believe I'm going to make any cuts on this section of the video. Oh, I didn't even... Didn't even see him. So yeah, we're just going to hit this cave and gather up as much copper as we can hold. I think we've got probably another 200 slots worth of copper we can get. Excellent. And there's plenty of nodes in here, that's nice. Yeah, we're definitely going to need... Oh, that's a tier 5. It's going to get cold very fast. We got another... Where's he at? 2 more. And let's take our last anti-poison pill. Was this a gold? It is a gold. That means we're going to have to make some more poison paste soon. Yeah, it definitely got cold. There's some more exotics. Yikes, it's very cold. And we need to get out of this Arctic. Go away. Before the worst part of this storm blows in. Can we? Yeah, let's get out of here. These bees. Oh, now I'm cold. Very cold and wet. Where's... Oh, buddy. Okay. Let's run out of here as fast as humanly possible. This tier 5 storm's no joke. Oh, we left that silica behind, but I mean, we kind of had to. The extreme part of the storm is coming in about, I don't know, 15 to 20 seconds. Hopefully we can get out of here before it rolls in. Then we'll make a quick ride back to base, get the last piece of our Arctic armor crafted up. Get this mammoth tusk in the windmill. Yeah, I think we're going to make it. And... oh, run. I don't think I've got enough stam. We may have to fight him. Oh yeah, we're gonna have to fight him. At least we made it out of the snowstorm though. And he went down with relative ease. Alright, so let's go ahead and swap back over to our regular canteen. Get rid of that heat. We need to eat. That's our inventory full. Completely. And guys, that's going to put us at complete tier 3 armor. We'll have tier 3 armor for every biome, which is very nice. Pretty soon, I mean, we're only a couple of episodes away from... because once we get our... what I'm going to do is I'm going to build the base in sections. I'm going to get the main shop, the shop room, like the work room with all of our space for the foundry and the fabricator. Oh, that's all I can hold. Actually, no. Let's put 3 things of silica on you. Don't forget to let me, or have me, drop that silica off in the cement mixer once we get back to base. And that's kind of what you do when you're farming for your silica, for your glass and cement. Just travel the map, look alongside the mountains and ledges like this, and just find the different pieces, ride on your mount, put your mount on follow, that way you can walk to the ones that are closely grouped, and just gather as you go. That's the best way to do it, honestly, until you hit a couple of electric deep drills on silica nodes, and then it's just a waiting game once you get those. Alright, so let's quickly, because I don't want to spend too much time lollygagging around base, let's quickly get the silica in. Let's go ahead over here. Let's make our Arctic head armor real fast. Let's get all the copper in the furnace. Let's put all the stone in here. Let's go ahead and get as many of these crafting as we can. We need, oh, real fast. What's? Oh, I don't have it unlocked. That's problematic. So hopefully, let's put these mushrooms up here. It's not a problem. Actually, let's just drop them. We'll get more later. It's not a problem. we're constantly going to the Arctic for epoxy anyway. Sorry, I had a brain freeze there for a minute. There's that last couple of pieces of exotics. Really fast. $57 more exotics, and we are taking off again. Alright. So hopefully that was less than like 30 seconds at base. I know I didn't want to do a bunch of crafting and grinding once we came back from the Arctic, so now it's just a matter of getting over to the Central Arctic. And it's just a little afternoon, so we should be golden up there. We will find an exotics deposit for sure. Probably make the trek back, grab both of our deep drills and, or not deep drills, our extractors. Ooh, silica. See, you guys let me forget to get the silica off of nubs. I know. That's totally my fault, y'all. I think we needed more stone to craft more concrete anyway. There's another silica. Like I said, just as you go, you're going to see tons of it. Grab every node you see, because you are 100% going to need it when you go to build a concrete base. Got any more up here? It's coal. Yep, we got some right here. And the reason I'm showing this off is I just want to show you guys how easy it is to find it, just in case anybody like was having trouble, you know, upgrading to concrete from stone. I mean, it does take forever. It's one of those things that's hard earned, but well worth it, because once you have concrete for your main part of your base, you're no longer having to worry about repairs after storms. The only thing that can damage it is creatures, and if you get a decent creature deterrent, you're not going to have to worry about that anyway. Very seldom will you have to worry about creatures attacking your base once you get the creature deterrent up. Oh, is it not going to let me? It's not going to let me. Okay, stuck in the wall. I wish you could tame the snow leopards, cougars, and jaguars. That would be so cool. I think we're definitely going to get at least one wolf this episode. And it's so slow going with the silica because it only gives you like 30 to 35 pieces per node. And when you have to gather thousands, like that one gave us 33. When you have to gather thousands, it's a grind. Then I've had mixed results with respawns. I'm not really 100% sure how they work, because some areas, when I was doing my last personal playthrough on sticks, some areas, the nodes of resources like oxide, silica, salt, sulfur would respawn, and then in some places they would not. So I don't know exactly how that works, but it's kind of confusing. I thought we had to use the thumper to respawn any type of node. I didn't think they just respawned by themselves, but there were places where they were respawning. I would like to have 800 to take back to base, and then we'll get 1600 stone, and that'll be 200 more concrete mix. Ah. Come on. Go, go, go. Okay. Yeah, that'll be 200 more concrete mix, which is going to be 50 pieces of concrete building. And like on Olympus, silica's kind of sparse. Like we've got little groupings here and there, as you've seen me gather just on this trip to the Arctic. See, and just a little trip we've taken from base up here to the entrance of the Arctic, which is right up here. We've gathered almost 500 silica just by stopping, not even looking for it, just stopping at the ones we passed on the way. So, I mean, it's doable. And if you're doing it in the background, kind of as you're doing your main objectives, it's not so bad. Because then you're still getting multiple things done. Oh, I hit poor Nubs. Sorry, buddy. Alright. Now we're getting to the good stuff. Let's go ahead and swap out for our coffee. I think that's actually going to put us into overheat. Maybe. We're right there at the line. Let's go ahead and get up into the snow. Yep, there goes the overheat. And, oh, that was a tier 6 storm. So glad we didn't run right into that. Some snow wolves. So, let's... Oh, they're everywhere. Let's bust you. Bust you. Sneak, 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 sneak. Okay, we're gonna have to bust you too. Okay, let's pick this up. Because I've never done this before, and it's kind of piquing my interest. I had a commenter tell me about it. Let's sneak up on you. Ooh, there's one right there, like, back up. No, I'm gonna have to kill him. That sucks. I'm not skinning any of those up. Let's try to sneak up on this one out here. There's a couple down here. Is Nubs alright back here? Hopefully. Well, these wolves are everywhere. This is a good place to come for experience, by the way. As soon as you hit fur, if you come right here to this little entrance, is he gonna take? Alright guys, so I guess we're just gonna kind of chill right here for a bit and see. Actually, let's go back and grab Nubs because I'm a little worried about him. Oh no, Nubs is fine. Go ahead and throw him on follow. Oh, he's still got that. See, I was so worried about. Oh, it looks like. Let's kill you. No, back up, back up, back up, back up, back up, back up. Oh, did we just ruin that? Is he snared? He's snared. Alright. So. Shoot. Yeah, we're gonna have to lose that mammoth tusk, unfortunately, because we can't carry bodies with bulk Alright, so let's go ahead and drop that there. Alright, back up, back up, back up. There's a few bodies for him. Alright, let's get away from him so he'll do his thing. Are we gonna have to go? Okay, we're hidden again. Actively searching for us, it looks like. Yeah, we're just gonna kind of chill right here. I've never done this before, so this is new to me too, guys. So, is he loose? Can we check? He's a level 35. Can we check? Okay. Alright, so I guess what we're gonna do is just chill. I will probably have several cuts in this because I don't want to just have, you know, like 20 minutes of me sitting here trying to tame this guy. I think we need to back up though. Let's... Yeah, there we go. We're out of... Yeah, we're out of aggro. Okay, so I'm going to make a cut here, and I'll bring you guys back here in a few minutes when I check on him. And... yeah. Yeah, guys. It got crazy. We had a tier 4 snowstorm blow in. Oh. Hello. So yeah, you're coming with me. Alright, once again, guys, I need name suggestions for this guy. That is great. Okay, let's go ahead and follow. Let's get you increased melee damage right off the bat. Let's get on Nubs and get back in to the forest for a second. You coming, buddy? Yeah, he's coming. Right, let's get back into the forest for a second. Yeah, we had this snowstorm blow in on us as we were trying to tame that guy. And there he is. Okay. So yeah, let's take a look at him since we're out of the snow now. Oh, that's great. He's got that lighter fur because he's a snow wolf. He's got... that health's not great. His melee damage is kind of low too, but I guess it'll buff. Let's see. Yeah, 60% melee damage, so he'll be doing 100 and some damage by the time he's fully upgraded on that. And then his health is going to go up 20%. He'll highlight targets. He'll heal health on targets killed. Oh, and he's going to have... Oh, that's nice. 35% health regeneration in the Arctic, and nearby players are more resistant to hypothermia. That's excellent. Physical resistance, that's going to be nice. Basically like armor. Oh, Arctic mutation? 25% chance to cause freeze on hit with attacks, plus 10 cold resistance. That's awesome. So, I think The Arctic is one of those locations, especially the Central Arctic, where nighttime isn't that bad. So let's actually... Is this storm about to blow over? It is. Let's go ahead. Come on, buddy. It's very cold, though. Negative 30 degrees Fahrenheit. Let's go ahead and pick up our... Actually, let's repair it for... Oh, can we not repair... Yes, we can. Let's go ahead and get our snare. So we'll definitely be using that again. Alright. What do we got down here? And a kiwi in the Arctic? Alright, that's a little strange. Let's kill all these wolves. Popping those headshots. Can we get our arrows back, though? Oh, he hit me? Yeah, he's gonna get him. Alright, so let's get that arrow. Alright, the storm finally blew over. There's another wolf right there. Got him. I think what we do... Let's go ahead and find the source. Those exotics. Our shoddy out. Let's go ahead and put you on aggressive. That way you attack everything that comes close. Put you back on defensive. Alright, here comes something. Alright. So he does help. Let's go ahead and heal that. Comes another one. Bad damage. Oh, he doesn't take too severe damage, and it's going to get better, you know, as he... Alright. As he levels up. Got another one. Let's melee this guy. Get the kill. Okay. I give him 2 skill points. Let's go ahead and get that melee damage up to 30%. His health is still alright, and is that a complete scan? It is. Okay. Get that picked up, check our map, and we found him. The exotics deposit is right up here. So let's go ahead. He's kind of slow. Does he have the ability to be speed leveled? He does not. He's not going to get any faster than what he is right now. That kind of sucks. He's after it. Come on, buddy. Alright, let's see what he does. 88 damage. Okay. Not bad. Not bad at all. I think if you had a whole pack, it would be devastating. So let's get that last level into melee, and then we're going to start with max health, then we'll go health generation, and then we'll probably get this Arctic mutation. And let's go ahead and get him healed up a little bit. Awesome. What we got? Excuse me. These wolves are everywhere. Good boy. One in his back. Alright. Go, buddy. Oh, he did 120 that time. That's nice. Good job, buddy. Let's see if he can take him out. Yeah. That's devastating. Oh! He was on him quicker than I was. Guess I'm not getting my arrow back from that. Alright. Looks like that exotics deposit is right up here. Must be a hole right there. It's all those health bars down. I see it. Come on, guys. There it is. Oh, I've got the music turned off, don't I? Yeah. I need to turn that back on. Oh, some more silica. And is that a cave? That does indeed look like a cave. Let's check real quick after we grab this. That is a cave. 100%. Nice. Okay, so we have made the trek into the central Arctic. It's kind of hard to see. Got ourselves a snow wolf, which I'm pretty happy about. Once we have a pack of these guys, that would be absolutely ridiculous. Which we may do, since I know how to do it now. It wasn't too bad, it's just a waiting game, and you gotta keep him fed. So, with that, I think we are going to probably go ahead and start headed back to base. And we'll go ahead and grab our exotics extractors. And we'll go from there. So I'll see you guys in just a second. If anything interesting happens, I'll bring you back. Alright, guys. So we are headed back into the Arctic the following day. And we're going to do this real quick because this episode's probably already been almost an hour and a half long. So we're just going to come down here. I wanted to show you guys. We're going to drop the extractors on the exotic deposit, and then comes the long cut, because I have an absolutely ridiculous amount of resource gathering to do for the concrete base at the new location. Yikes. And it is going to take me, it's gonna take a long time. We'll put it that way. Get wrecked. So let's go ahead and get these. Okay, there we go. Alright, exotic extractors are down. So, I am going to spend probably the next week in game, if my calculations are correct, accumulating all the concrete to make all the concrete building pieces that we're going to need, and glass, reinforced glass building pieces, which is going to take an absolutely ridiculous amount of steel and silica. So I'll see you guys in just a second. For me, it's going to be like 12 to 20 hours. See you guys soon. Alright guys, so I'm back. As you can see, we did quite a bit of mining. I'm showing here now. I'm going to play the montage of the building, and I'll see you guys to end the video. Alright guys, so that's pretty much everything that's happened over the last 2 weeks. It's taken an absolute age. It's taken like, I can tell you real quick, let's look. It has taken like 14 hours and 46 minutes, give or take, since the last piece of this episode. If you go back and look at when I drop the wolf bait on the snare, I get in my inventory right there, and you can see what the time was on the time on prospect, and I believe it was 23 hours and 56 minutes. So it has been 14 hours and like 40 or 51 minutes since that last piece of the episode. So it's taken an absolute age. We got it done though, and let's check it out. So actually, let's check the porch out first. The porch is a wraparound. It's got this little protected area for the front, so we can kind of chill out, check the lake out. Probably going to put some couches and stuff right here and some chairs. We'll get there when we start doing decorations and stuff. We've got a dedicated battery storage room. Turn our light on. We'll have batteries along this L. We'll probably have 9 or 10 of them. And then we'll have a biofuel generator here and a biofuel generator here, which will provide quite the bit of electricity at night. This is going to be our kitchen. We're going to do probably the stove and the fridge, the deep freeze, and the counter with the sink and stuff on that side. Probably do a salting station here. Probably run the chemistry bench right here and our biofuel residue cleanser right here. In here, we have the workshop, which is spacious, and it's going to be plenty of room for multiple benches. We'll have the foundry right in the middle with metal foot lockers around it, and then we'll do benches all the way around. Probably multiple material processors, multiple electric furnaces, the whole 9 yards. It's going to be crazy. Yeah, big plans for this base, and I think it looks great. But my favorite part is actually up here in the bedroom. Don't know how I'm going to lay the bedroom out. We'll kind of play it by ear, but this view, turn that light off. This view is excellent. Just having this whole window open faced, looking out over the lake, just going to be great. So that's the base. This is where most of our time is going to be spent for our remainder of this prospect on Olympus. So this is going to be central operations, guys. We will get everything moved over here in just a little bit. I'll probably do that in between episodes. We'll get the wolf and nubs over here. We'll go ahead and get the solar panel set up, probably make a couple of wind turbines in between episodes, and we'll play some at the beginning of next episode. But yeah, this episode has actually gone on for quite long enough. I believe it's somewhere near the hour-and-a-half mark now. So yeah, much love, guys. I appreciate you hanging out with me. Be kind to each other, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.